There's so much noise online right now that even if you're screaming at the top of your lungs, people might just not care what you have to say. So how can we make sure that our marketing is going to land and convert people into customers? With the 4 strategies I'm about to share with you, you can start getting more leads, customers, and revenue, and you can stop screaming at the top of your lungs to try to be heard by everybody, because these strategies will supercharge your marketing and take it to the next level. But hey, before we get started, click the like button below this video so that more people can start creating amazing marketing materials in their business, because the algorithm on YouTube will see that people like this video and it'll show it to more people so that the other business leaders of the world can start to get their content seen by more people. They can start getting more leads, more revenue, more sales. Just click that like button below this video so that YouTube knows that we are awesome. The first thing you can do to supercharge your marketing is talk to your customers. Okay, that might seem obvious or very simplistic, but listen, if nothing else, talk to your customers. Here's why. It can help with basically every different area of your business. It is the most important thing. And when businesses lose touch with their customers, when they lose touch with the end result, with the people that are actually buying and using their product or service, they lose touch with the entire process of marketing to those people. Okay? So first off, you're going to start to understand why the customers decided to come to you in the first place, which is huge, because then you can use that in your marketing messages across every channel. Secondly, it can help you brainstorm fresh, new ideas. Sometimes a customer will tell you, oh, we came to you because of this, and it's something completely unexpected. It takes you by shock, and you're like, oh my gosh, all right, well, maybe there's other people that do that, right? And then you can start putting that into your marketing messages, and it'll go a lot further. You'll start to attract more people that are just like that person. And if that person bought from you, if they're already a paying customer, you want to attract as many of them as possible, right? Also, sometimes talking to your customers can give you brand new product ideas and new innovation ideas that you never would have otherwise thought of. That's happened to me before. One time we were going about business as usual, and I realized that all of our customers were asking us the same question. They wanted a beginner's format to something that we were teaching that was more advanced. So all we did was we created a new beginner's course about the same subject, and we started marketing it to our people, and we got a ridiculous amount of sales in a very short period of time. And I'm positive the same thing can work in your business if you just listen to your customers more, talk to them more, start to understand what it is they want, need, and desire, and start filling those gaps for them. You'll find new product ideas, new marketing innovations, new creative angles that you can use in order to talk to your target audience. And it's just really, really powerful to open up a dialogue with your customers. Finally, talking to your customers sets you apart from all of your competition that basically ignores their customers and just continuously markets to them and tries to get them to buy their products or service, rather than talking to them, listening to them, trying to understand them so that they can serve them better. If you do that, you show that you care more. And listen, your customers don't care about you until you show them how much you care about them. Okay? And if you're the one that cares more than all of your competitors, you automatically win. You stand out above the competition. So that's number 1, is to talk directly to your customers, whether that's calling them on the phone or having a chat box on your website or figuring out a way where you can open up the dialogue with your customers, okay? And even if that means that, talking to your customer support team every day or looking in on your customer support conversations every day just to see how things are going, see what people are talking about, see where the holes are. That's where the opportunity lies, and that's how you can make your marketing matter again. Strategy number 2 for making your marketing matter again is to consider the customer journey, okay? Sometimes it's easy to feel like our marketing just lives in a vacuum, right? Sometimes you separate all of the different pieces and you go, this is an ad, so how do I make a good ad? This is a landing page, how do I make a good landing page? This is a webinar, how do I make a good webinar? But really, all of those things need to live and breathe together It should be thought of as creating a journey or an ecosystem or an entire, platform for your customers to ascend through, for them to work through. And as they get closer and closer, they start to see and believe that they need your product and service as they go through the marketing journey, the customer journey, right? It's not just, oh, I had a good ad, so they bought, or I had a good webinar, so they bought. It's everything combined together, the ecosystem that you create. That is what causes people to buy your products and services, okay? So looking at the entire customer journey is one of the most important things in online marketing. And in fact, it's part of the reason why I named my company Company XP, right? What is your company's experience to the end user? What is your company's message from the beginning to the end? The entire customer journey, right? Now look, breaking apart the different steps of the customer journey is kind of like if you were to go out on a date and you thought the only thing that mattered was how good the food is, right? It's like, no, the food is one part of it, but so is how you dress, how you act, how you feel, what the conversation is like, right? All of those things that matter on a date. If you want to end up, taking the relationship to the next level, all of those things need to be in place, not just one thing. The same thing goes with your marketing, right? It's not just your ads or just your webinar or just this one video that's going to fix everything. It's creating an entire customer journey. So if you focus on that rather than trying to focus on, the bits and pieces of your marketing, it basically changes everything. It's going to flip everything upside down. It's going to make your life easier. You'll be able to focus more and you'll get more done with your marketing message. Number 3 strategy for having kick-ass marketing is decide what you stand for and what you stand against, okay? Did you know that 300 videos are uploaded to YouTube every single minute? That's insane. Okay. So with that much content being put out all of the time, there's so much noise. There's so much just content and just stuff everywhere. There's just constant bombardment of information going into our eyes and into our head, right? So you have to stand out. You have to find a way that makes you different. So marketing in a world where there's an endless amount of content is not easy. Nowhere near it. And all of those people that are posting content, they all want to get your customers' attention. Well, one of the best ways to stand out is to be open and honest about what you stand for and what you stand against. First of all, controversy sells, right? People like controversial topics. They're going to look into it if it's something that has a stance on an issue or a stance in particular to the world outside of itself. People are going to look into it more. Some people might not like it and some people will. And the ones that will like you even more, and they'll listen to you even more, and they'll champion your brand even more because of what you stand for versus what type of information you're giving to them, right? I like to think that I stand for creative and powerful marketing that is bold and different and not just cookie cutter out of the box simple stuff, right? But deciding what you stand for and what you stand against is really what's going to start drawing people into you and creating a rock solid community of people that actually are like-minded, believe in the same types of values and ideas, and it starts to build something bigger than yourself, which is really the end goal. Not standing for anything gets people to fall asleep, okay? It bores people. There's no reason for you creating content if you're not going to stand for anything or stand against anything. And so it's very important that you figure out decide what you stand for, what you stand against, what are your views, what are your opinions about the world and how it works. Those types of things will attract like-minded people towards you, and your values, having your values front and center in your marketing materials, allow people that are like you, that value the same types of things as you, to step forward and to start listening to you and enjoying your company and consuming your content. One way to look at marketing is to think of it as leadership. Well, people are not going to follow a leader that doesn't stand for anything. It's like my favorite line in Hamilton. If you stand for nothing, what will you fall for, right? People don't want to follow a leader that doesn't stand for anything. They want to follow a leader that is trying to change the world, or at least stand for something while they're here on this planet. And the fourth way to create amazing marketing is to build a loyal community, okay? I'm talking about, everything mixed together. So once you do all those first 3 steps, right? Once you talk to your customers, consider the whole customer journey as one thing, and decide what you stand for or against, you're going to start drawing people towards you, and they want to hear from you because you stand for something, right? They're part of the customer journey, and you talk to them directly to get their feedback. So all of those things are bringing people towards you, and they start to see you as the leader or as the brand that they need to go to in order to get quality information, content, and stuff that they really care about. So this is where you want to start to build a community. Now, building a community doesn't have to be an expensive mission to go create this big website or platform or the next Facebook or anything crazy like that. But you can do it for free by creating a Facebook group, or by, creating a simple platform. They have tools. I know Disciple Media has a tool that allows you to do that for $50 a month or something like that. There's other tools out there that allow you to build communities. You can also add a plugin, a forum plugin to your WordPress site that allows you to communicate with each other in a way that grows community, right? We're taking it to the next level. So when you have all these people coming towards you, you start to build up what's called an audience. Well, if you want that audience to go to the next level, you have to turn that audience into a community, which is where you allow your audience to communicate with each other. So it's not just your emails and your posts, and it's not all about you. It's about the community interacting with each other, posting to each other, asking each other questions, helping each other out. And the beautiful part about that is you don't even need to be very involved with that, right? It can be just your community runs on its own. You will want to obviously show up every now and then and give value to the community how you can, but once it starts running on its own, it's a powerful beast of a machine that goes and goes and goes. The really cool part about that is now more than ever, people need communities, right? And they need communities offline where they can go and meet up with people and have conversation and have friends, but they also need communities online for times like now when they shut down all the businesses, and when you can't go to restaurants, there's no big events really going on, and you can still find a way to have community by being online. Building online communities, you're doing a great service to the world, and you're positioning your business as the go-to place for people like them. So, in conclusion, your marketing strategy should be more than just a strategy to get people to buy your products and services. Instead, it should be rooted in building a community of like-minded people who have a bond, who have trust, who have camaraderie between each other. And that's when you found the golden goose of online marketing, when you have a real community of people that help each other. Now, the really cool part is that you can build an entire business model based off of building a like-minded community. And it can be an extremely powerful business that pays you month after month after month and grows and doubles and triples every single month. In fact, I just created a free briefing where we show you exactly how to position your business so that you can take advantage of the new golden age of marketing. It's going to allow you to win the hearts and minds of your industry, and it's going to position your business in order to get a foothold in a $68 billion sector, okay? And it's also, I believe, it's going to create all of the new age millionaires between 2020 and 2030. Because the data and trends are pointing at this one single business strategy, okay? And I want to give all that to you for free. So I created a free executive briefing where I can brief you on every single important piece of this puzzle, okay? It's going to go into the data and trends. It's going to go into how it fits into the whole COVID-19 era. It's going to talk about all the new age millionaires that are going to be created by using this strategy. And it's going to tell you exactly how to position your business to win big time for the next 10 years plus. Now you're going to want to go see this training now, because whoever gets in there first obviously has a big advantage. They're going to have a foothold against any competition, because eventually there's going to be tons of millionaires coming in and using this exact business strategy for their business. So I want to make sure that you know how important it is that you go check out this training right now. All you have to do is click the link below in the description, and it'll take you over to the free training. You can check it out. It's not like a 5-hour long thing. It's just like 20 minutes of your time, and it's going to give you everything you need in order to position your business to absolutely crush it 2020 to 2030. All right. So do that right now. Click the link in the description below this video and go check it out, and I'll see you over there. And that's all I have for you today. So that's the 4 strategies to make your marketing absolutely amazing. So if you like this video, click the like button below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you go, so that next time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. You'll stay ahead of the competition, and you'll have the edge. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Ryan Kearns, and I'll see you soon. Bye.